Do you have envelopes? Junk mail envelopes? The envelopes that come in the mail? I'm sure that you do. We're making a little project using envelopes and a cereal box. I am sure that you have lots of junk mail envelopes. They come in all shapes and sizes and colors. So go grab some. You need but between 6 and 8. I am doing this specific little junk journal out of envelopes with the students I work with at YFC. And I told them when they're looking at the envelopes that they're going to choose different sizes, not only of the actual envelopes. Let's see here. But you also want to look at the windows. And some things to keep in mind would be get a mixture of envelopes that have, the 2 windows, a couple of different 1 windows, but they're different sizes as well. So pick, some big ones, some ones that have 2 windows. I would avoid an envelope that has a window that goes all the way across. Now you could use it. It's going to be folded, but I just avoid these type for this project. So I'm going to set that aside. And you want a mixture of all kinds. Now, I'm having trouble finding large window envelopes here where I'm living. They are very hard to come by. And if you have them, keep them. And then also what I was sharing with the students is inside the envelope, it has different patterns, different colors. And we can use those colors by turning our windows inside out. There's another one. I'm going to avoid that one. It's okay if it's a little bit tattered. We're going to fix all of that. All right. So pick 6 to 8 envelopes. So I'm going to put those aside and bring in the ones that I have chosen already. Now this is what I mean by turning the envelope inside out if it has a really cool pattern or color. So let me grab this nice big one. And we're just going to open it up. It's okay if things are ripped and torn and tattered. We're making a junk journal. Now you could cut that nice. I'm not. So you got to open up the whole envelope. And then you just fold it back the other way. And then we glue it back together. Take as much of this off as I can so it doesn't show through the window. But that's okay if it does, because we're just going to cover things up. So there, and you would glue down your sides, and if you have the top part, you can glue that back down as well. And there we go. We have the pattern on the outside. The next thing we're going to do is we want to take these envelopes and we want to fold them, but they're not all going to be folded in half. You're going to take your envelope and fold it close to the window, but leave a little bit of space there. So that one is folded. And then again, you're just eyeballing it. If you like things to be all even and symmetric and all lined up, then you can leave the same amount on either side. So you're going to take those envelopes and just fold them. One, two, three, four, five, six. And then let's just see what that looks like when we put them in here. Okay, so there we go. That's gonna look very nice. Art glitter glue. I love this glue. I'm just going to go through the envelopes and I'm going to glue down anything that I need to be glued down. This one got sliced nice. So that one's all right. These ones actually were opened quite nicely. Now what we need to decide to do is we don't want all of our envelopes to be opened on the side or on the top. We want to mix because we're going to put journal cards and tags, and so we want openings at the top and the side. So this one is opened at the side. A little bit of a glue needed here to keep that glued down. And then we need to open this side because I want it to be this. I want it to be cut on the side. But you don't have to. You could do it on the side and then you could do it on the top. This is where it will be sewed in. So just be mindful of that. But I like to have the one envelope with the same cuts. I saw this video done on Tati Treasure and Izzy, I think. Okay, so I opened up the two sides there. So that one is done. This one is nicely open on the top. So I've got one on the top, one on the side. This one opened up on the top. Okay, can do that. Although I might want to turn this one inside out, maybe. Yep. And then I'm going to actually take this part off where it gets licked and stuck down. Take that off. Yeah. And then open this. Open that back up. That's so cool. And that. There we go. So that's top. We got two tops, putting them on this just over here. We need side. This one's open up at the side. Yep, like it. So I gotta open up that side. And I'm gonna just cut this down a little bit because it's a little tattered. There we go. Now this has this has circles. Let's open this one up. So I'm just cutting the top because I want it to turn inside out. But again, I think I'm going to take this part off. And look at that beautiful curve. There we go. And then I'm just going to... Oh, this is a side. So this one will have the sides. Glue that down. And then this one is a top. So let's just make sure anything that's sticking up, I'm just going to glue down. And that's a top. We gather up our envelopes. And that one's good. Now, if it was really tatty or opened at a place where we didn't want to open, or we wanted to change the opening, so for example, I've got this one here, but I want it opened on the sides, then we just take some washi tape. Any washi tape will do. I'm just gonna glue that shut on that end and glue it on this end. But I don't want it to open at the top, so I'm just going to close the opening at the top. I'm just putting a little glue there for the washi tape. You want your washi tape wide enough that can go over to both sides. Okay. And again, I'm just going to put some glue on the washi tape. So that's one way to seal up an opening, close an opening that we didn't want because we wanted it on the side. Let's trim that. And then just open that up on the side. Or you could use washi tape wherever you wanted it. If you like washi tape and you have lots of washi tape, I don't, but you could washi tape up all your envelopes for a decorative piece. So they're all going different ways. We got them all glued and we got them all washi taped. So now we're going to just double check to make sure that they're going the way we want them to. So that's opened at the top. So I'm just putting them together into a booklet. So it goes to the side. Just, oh, there's a little one that needs to be just glued down. As you can see, I've got washi tape on several of them. That one's up there. And I've turned several of them inside out. That one's going there. Okay, so my envelopes are ready. So I'm going to just take that, put it aside. And the next step is to get a cereal box. They work really well. And if you don't have a cereal box, you want a heavier card board. Cereal boxes, cracker boxes, ice cream sandwich boxes, whatever you have. Just open that up. And you want to open it up. Get those envelopes. I'm going to use this fold right here because it's all ready for me. So that's where I want to make my marks. And I'm going to mark it so that wherever the widest envelope lays, I'm just bringing it out a little bit past that, so there's a little bit of a border, a little bit here, because I'm going to cut on this folded line. And then whatever your tallest one is, you want a marking just above the tallest one, just leaving a border around it basically. And then we cut that out. You see what I did? I cut it the wrong spot. You want a little border at the bottom, at the top, and at the side. Don't cut on that fold. I did it again. Like, seriously, what is going on? This is my last ice cream box. So I cannot cut it wrong again. We want it to be able to come that way. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut all these pieces where the cardboard is folded. We're going to use these pieces, so don't get rid of them yet. And it's okay if there's a fold here, it's gonna disappear. You won't even know it's there. So again, leaving a border around it. However you mark things, you can go back in and straighten it up in a minute. Now that we have what we need on this side, right? So that's going to sit there. We fold this over and cut. Now you do this however you do your measuring, cutting, all that stuff. Where are the marks for the top? There they are. So again, we're just gonna, I'm just eyeballing it. At this point, it doesn't have to be perfect yet. We just need the basic cover. Perfect. Now, let's see if I can now straighten it up a little bit. See if this chomper will do it. Ooh, it did. And how's this? Not bad. Not bad at all. It moved a little bit there. So if you like your straight lines, let's say that's pretty good. And so this is the base for our cover. The next step that we do, or that I'm going to do, and that I'm doing with the students that I work with, is we're going to collage the front, the back, and the inside. Now you make your cover any way you want. You can use material, you could paint it, you could, whatever you want to make your cover. I'm just going to collage mine and take my scraps that I have and just start gluing them any old which way. Now I told the students that the basket that has the scraps in, the bigger the scraps, the more it covers and less time it takes. But if you're using itty bitty scraps, that might take you a little bit longer. And collage they did, and it was interesting to watch them collage their surface, their cover, because some of them just took the scraps and went any which way, and then some were, everything had to be going the same way. You do your collaging however you would like, and in the end you will have a cover that will look like this. And like this. And this is the base. From here, we can do all kinds of things.